Hi guys, so add butchers, it seems, to the list of jobs that are not being filled due to the ending of freedom of movement. Now, the Brexiteer response has always been that people should just train up and do the work. The problem that has been highlighted by many in the industry is that this takes time and money. However, another issue that's normally overlooked is that the supply of staff and the demand for it don't always align. What I mean by this is that you may have an industry that's looking for workers, but those who are available for employment could be tens of miles away or on the other side of the country, meaning that you would need a complete movement of labour on a scale not seen since the Industrial Revolution, which is frankly unlikely to happen. Here Sky News spoke to Nick Allen of the British Meat Processors Association about how the government isn't even willing to introduce temporary visas for workers.
The government is obviously refusing to provide emergency visas to European workers. So how quickly are you going to be able to address these labour shortages?
Well, from our perspective, we're really missing skilled butchers, and it can take anything between 18 months and sort of 2 years to train butchers up so that they can work anywhere in the sort of plant. So it's going to take time to adapt, and the same as there's a haulage side at the moment. We're asking for more time to be able to adapt. We get the government's desire to actually have a high wages economy, although that has to be paid for, obviously.
That has to be paid for, and this is an issue once again that's been raised on numerous occasions. If you're going to pay staff more, then someone has to pick up the bill. The response from Brexiteers is, well, we just pay people more wages. Yes, but who's going to pay for that? Because some companies can take the hit, others cannot, and it will generally be transferred onto the end user, the consumer. And if we're talking about supermarkets, we're talking about higher food prices, which once again impact those on the lower end of the economic scale, people on universal credit, people on fixed incomes. Those are the people who are affected. Boris Johnson, Nigel Farage, Jacob Rees-Mogg once again will not be impacted greatly by these extra costs.
But so we get that, but it takes time to adapt at the moment, and certainly we're in like the haulage side, we're increasing the sort of wages that are being offered, but it's not actually attracting. There's so much competition out there at the moment. It's not actually sort of generating some more workers. So at the moment you're looking at and thinking, well, this is just creating sort of food inflation, not giving us more workers. So the call from the industry is actually for some help managing this from sort of government in some sort of short-term sort of fix to help us through this. We're not asking for a return of free movement or anything like that. We're just asking for the opportunity to be able to sort of manage the change.
So he said that he wasn't looking for a return to freedom of movement. Now, I think he's attempting to offer an olive branch here to Boris Johnson's government, or he's being pragmatic. He understands that Brexiteers are in charge and asking them to change a cornerstone of Brexit is pretty much useless. Now, he raised the valid point of the higher wages, but this isn't bringing in new people to the sector. It's just shifting staff around who are already doing the work. This means that the smaller companies who can't take the extra costs of higher wages will of course likely suffer. Now, larger companies who can take the hit will be able to entice staff away. Brexit was always sold by the likes of Farage as helping this, the little man and woman, the small business owner. Well, how's that working out at the moment? It doesn't seem to be helping any of these people. It seems to be helping the larger companies to take staff away from smaller companies. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think about all of this. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot. I want to say a big thank you to all of my patrons. You ensure that this channel continues to exist. I'm eternally grateful for all of your support. If you join Patreon, you will receive instant access to our Discord server, where we have both audio and video chats. You can chat with me and other patrons, where we discuss important and non-important issues. Becoming a patron per month costs about the same as a large coffee, so why not check it out?